Peace. My name is Nadir Sherrod, and I am currently an 11th grader at Educational Institute. And this is my video on Black self-sustainability on a personal level and as a community, a global community. The reason why self-sustainability became very important to me is because I realized what big companies like Monsanto and Walmart were doing in order to create a system that would monopolize the food production industry, from everything to paying off farmers not to grow their own organic or non-GMO crops, to also um, buying out companies that supported the growth of non-GMO or organic food production. Then once I realized those things, I began to really want to know how I can grow my own food, as well as uh, how I can produce my own energy, because coming from the food production and farming industry into it led me to explore into other economic fields, such as the energy uh, industry as well as the pharmaceutical industry. And what companies like Monsanto and Walmart contribute to is bad health, and that bad health then leads to people going into the medical industry and eventually, well, most times going into the pharmaceutical energy industry, where they have to buy into pharmaceutical goods, which most of the time make them even sicker or even more unhealthy. Um, and then in the energy field, we also see big companies like Shell, BP, and GE who make it hard for people to move to green energy resources, as well as for countries and groups of people to move to green energy resources, which contribute to the bad health of people as well. Because if we're using um, greenhouse resources, then that causes for negative atmospheric uh, conditions, which will lead to bad health. You can see that through smog, as well as through asthma and the many respiratory problems that our people have, as well as the obesity levels, bad weather too. And so that led me to look into ways where I can replace these negative non-renewable resources with renewable resources like wind energy, solar energy, geothermal energy, as well as biomass and hydro energy. And these are just a few examples of green energy resources that our people can use in order to create systems in our communities and in our personal lives, so that we don't have to rely on big corporations and companies and the government to provide us with the basic human needs that we all need: food, clothing, and shelter, as well as defense. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.